Today I'm going to give you a crash course in LGBT archaeology. So the number one thing we have to remember is that homosexuality as defined by today is hard to apply to ancient cultures because they had very different definitions of it. And queer archaeology's goal is to not find homosexuality in ancient pieces, but rather to disrupt heteronormative views of it. Basically to stop assuming that every site follows the heteronormative standards of today. The lovers of Modena were originally thought to be a man and a woman, however, later they found that they were a man and a man, holding hands in a position that had only been found previously in married couples. Queer archaeology argues that basically we shouldn't write these two off as not lovers just because it was found that they are not hetero. Now let's turn our attention to these two, an Egyptian statue showing a woman and another woman in a position usually reserved for a husband and wife. Now a lot of archaeologists want to say that this is close friends, perhaps the best friends, but we know that's not true because I have never seen two pretty.
Alright, ladies, so is there any statistical proof you can give me that women have it worse than men and men?
Women are 47% more likely to suffer severe injuries in car crashes because safety features are designed for men. 33,000 girls become child brides every day. Women in rural parts of Africa spend 40 billion hours a year collecting water. At the rate we're going, it will take 108 years to close the gender pay gap. As of right now, only 6 countries give women equal legal work rights as men. And for every female film character, there are 2.24 more men. Just your friendly neighborhood feminist trying to knock down toxic masculinity, doing my best. Doing my best.
So excuse the tears, but I just found out today that I'm no longer a daughter, I'm no longer a sister, I'm no longer a niece. I posted some posts in support of Black Lives Matter, and my family couldn't handle that and disowned me. I also found out I'm no longer a godmother to my goddaughter. I've lost a best friend and several others that I'm close to, but I didn't post it in hopes of changing their minds. I posted it in hopes that anybody who is Black, gay, of any other race, of any other religion, whoever has been attacked by Trump, that you have a safe place with me, that I am a center of support for you. And it fucking hurts, but I'd do it over and over and over again.
It's crazy how girls and their friends are always so baffled when a guy cheats on them. Yet they bring nothing to the table.
First of all, if you are unhappy in a relationship, it is your responsibility to grow some fucking balls and leave. You bum ass. Second of all, what are you bringing to the relationship, Brad? Your mediocre dick game and $30,000 a year from your Planet Fitness management job? Oh, bitches are gonna go crazy over that shit. If you were unaware, most women pull away in a relationship when they are not being treated correctly, and it is not our job to beg you to treat us with respect. So you're damn right that we're gonna pull away, give ourselves some distance, and gain back our dignity. Women in this world have been fighting tooth and fucking nail for way too long for a modicum of the respect that men receive in this world. So you, sir, can have several fucking seats. Good night.
Let me tell you some shit about Pluto. Got demoted to a dwarf planet in 2006 because they found other planetary-like bodies. They made up all this new criteria so Pluto wouldn't be a planet so that all the other ones wouldn't have to be a planet. They were like, just some things don't really follow the laws of physics. It's space. There's no gravity. There are no laws of physics in space. It is space. Pluto is the most interesting planet they've ever discovered. The snow is red. They think the only reason it's so tiny is because another planet crashed into it. All the broken pieces were like, we're gonna stay here with you. Heart-shaped glacier that controls the entire planet. Dunes, ice, sand. I think there's oceans under there. 4 moons, they spin. One of the moons is about as big as it. Call it a double planet. It's a twofer.
Why aren't we being helped to be healthy before we become sick? Why don't doctors tell you to take magnesium instead of prescribing you stool softeners? Why don't they recommend these for acid reflux instead of prescribing you something that's side effects outweigh its benefits? Why don't doctors tell you there's an herb for every ailment? To lower the amount of toxic chemicals in your house if you have chronic headaches or allergies? Why don't doctors tell you that if you eat a grapefruit every day, you can lower your blood pressure? Why don't they tell you about herbal teas to support immune and digestive functions? Why don't they suggest you take a probiotic daily to boost your immune system? Why don't they tell you to take supplements to boost your health prior to becoming sick, instead of recommending pills after you do become sick? Why don't they teach you that your emotions play a big role in your overall health? Shouldn't doctors take a real role in helping people better their lives, instead of setting up these protocols of pills that most of them won't even take themselves?